All right. Good evening, everybody. This is Steve Perkins joining you live. I am the Chief Sales Officer for Healthy Home, and I'm excited about tonight because every Thursday we invite any members of Healthy Home and any guests to learn a little bit about what we're doing and who we are at Healthy Home. And it is my privilege to share a PowerPoint that many of you guys have not seen before. And the great news is this will be made available for all of our field members out there that want to leverage this to help kind of share who Healthy Home is. So with that said, I think we jump in. Who is Healthy Home? Well, what are we about? What is this company that's only a few weeks old? What makes us special? And that's really what I want to share with you guys tonight. A little bit about the vision, who we are as a company, what health means to us, and why this is such an incredible opportunity for a lot of people out there looking for something. And so if you don't mind, let's kind of get into it. Let me share my screen. One of the coolest things about Healthy Home is we did not start with the idea of a product. We did not start with the idea of, just a way to make money. This really started as a movement, and you'll hear us talk about this movement often. And one thing that we really believe is we believe that your home is your haven for health. And we believe that to our core. And what do we mean by that? I think your home is a place where you have control. When you walk out the steps of your home, suddenly you are the air you breathe, to the food that's probably presented and put in front of you, to the media that we consume, to what we hear on the radio, to everything around us. Really, it's out of our control. But our home is one place where we have control. We know what health looks like. We can choose what we want to consume, whether that's in food or health products or even media. We get to choose that. And so we have this belief that while our environment, with the toxins around us, the processed foods, all of these different pieces, these things that impact us, we have the choice to make our homes healthy. And when we start to kind of talk about this movement, we say, okay, if we can make decisions in our home, then we can impact our families. And if we can impact our homes, that's how we get healthy communities. If we can impact healthy communities, we can even impact the world. And I know that's an ambitious statement, but that's something that we believe. And that's why we say this isn't just another company. We are a movement of saying, if we can help your home become healthier, if we can make you healthier, that's the starting point of changing really how the world views health. And so it's one of those things, it's why we started, it's who we are as a company. And I think it's attracted a lot of people because people can see the vision of that, how important the health is in the home. So improve your home, improve the world. As we start to kind of look at who we are as a company, if we started with that vision and that movement of who we are, the next phase is, okay, if we want to start a company, what does a company look like in order to be successful? And we kind of call these our 3 critical pillars to success. And this would be financial security. And what we mean by that is we are backed by essentially an investment fund that has $2 billion in assets. And while that doesn't mean much to you, what that does mean is they are looking to diversify into health and wellness. And we were the partner that they selected to diverse into that. And so as we start to do things and create a company that we believe is a generational company, and I'll talk about that in a little while, for us to do things the right way, we have to be well funded. So many companies fail because they don't have the right funding to be able to do things the right way. And that's one pillar of success that we have at our company. The second one is, if you're going to start a company, it's probably a good idea to have an executive team knows what they're doing. Our executive team has 80 years of experience. We've held high-level positions at publicly traded large companies and even small startups. And why that's important is we've not only learned from our successes, but we've also learned from the failures in our career. And I'm not afraid to say that things that we've learned along the way make us better to what Healthy Home can become. And that's critically important. And the third part is we've partnered with incredible, successful leaders. We partnered, for instance, our master distributors, Amber and Dean DeGrassi, They are proven leaders that know how to build organizations. And we've partnered with others to ensure, one, we are the type of company that listens to the field. We are the type of company that listens to our customers so that we have a relationship that can drive success. And that really is the foundation or the pillars to who we are. Now, as we talk about being a healthy home, one cool thing is it really allows us to diversify into a lot of different areas. We want to create products in the future that really impact every area within your home. And so we have a strong 10-year product strategy that allows you to grow with us. And we will continue to launch products. We're not a one product company. We have many products coming down the pipeline, all with the idea and the strategy of building healthy homes. But our first product, I'm extremely excited to get you guys familiar with, because it really is a representation of who we are. Your first home is this, right? It's your body, and your body needs the right things in order to optimize and to fill its potential. And when we started to look at, just like we have this vision of homes, starting with the home to create healthy nations, to create a healthy world, the same concept applies to our first product. The basic building block of your home, your body, is the cell. And the cell is a complex organism with 30 trillion plus cells. And the one thing we want to focus on and teach you a little bit about is stem cells. Now, stem cells are really unique. Stem cells actually are basically stored in your bone marrow, is essentially how that works. And what happens is when a stem cell is released into the body, it actually functions as these really unique cells that go and they can repair or even replicate themselves to essentially take over a damaged cell. And that's essentially what aging is, right? It's the deterioration of cells, and stem cells play a critical role in your body's ability to rejuvenate itself. And the amount of stem cells you have circulating through your body has a direct correlation to how your body's repairing itself. So if we kind of know that, we know there's been a lot of research and studies done in just the last 5 years. And basically, as we age, our body's ability to circulate its own stem cells begins to decline. You can kind of see in this graph here, when you're young, you know, when a child gets a cut or even breaks a bone, the body's ability to heal itself is remarkable. It happens very fast, but yet as we age, some of that deterioration due to inflammation and all these other things, it's harder to bounce back from. And we see that a lot of that has to deal with the fact of circulating stem cells in the body. And you begin to lose some of that strength, that vitality, that mental sharpness, all from the deterioration of cells. So this is where it gets really interesting. We have a product that is a plant-based activator. And I like to say that because I've got this incredible product right here, Stem Active. It's a plant-based product, and our product does not contain stem cells. What our product does is it activates your body to release its own stem cells from the bone marrow into circulation. And we use 3 key ingredients that have studies, we'll get into that in just a second, from around the world that are proven to show that it increases stem cells within circulation in the body. This allows for some incredible things to happen. Essentially, your body releases the stem cells and it goes where it needs to go. The body's an incredible machine that knows exactly what to do. It's a miracle. And these stem cells go where repair is needed. And so as you have this deterioration, what does cell deterioration look like? It's some of the things that we suffer from every day, everything from soreness to joints to anything you can imagine. Really, it's our aging process. And so the fact that we are able to activate stem cells into the body gives your body this incredible boost of stem cells, and it can immediately start to repair. And it really fights for healthy aging. And this is the cool part about this. This isn't something that we think will work. We actually have clinical studies from the ingredients in the product, multiple ingredients in the product, that show clinically proven that it boosts circulation of stem cells by 40 to 60% in the body. Think of that. That takes us back years to when our body did produce and activate stem cells within circulation. So this really is a remarkable product that represents who we are as a company and who we want to become in the future. In addition to that, we never cut any corners. We work with the best manufacturers on the ingredients we talked about. And we just are sharing here a few of the quality standards that we uphold because we believe that the ingredients and how we make that product and where we make that product is key to making sure that that product works for you and helps change people's lives. So this is a natural plant-based product that will absolutely have scientific evidence to do what we say that it does. And that's an incredible product for you guys to understand and get to learn. And the cool part about this is we just started shipping these products out in this last week, and we're already hearing people having success with this product, having testimonials of feeling better. Again, this isn't a magic pill. This isn't a quick fix, but as you take this product and you release stem cells into your circulation, it allows your body to rejuvenate. And so as you do this, day after day, week after week, we see people having these incredible stories of taking this product. So it's very cool. It's very, very unique. And I'm glad that I got to share the product with you a little bit about our product today. Now, I want to talk a little bit about timing because we keep teasing this. We essentially kind of opened our doors just a few short weeks ago. We are a new company, and with new companies also come a tremendous opportunity. Now, we kind of joke that we're in this pre-enrollment phase, which means we're before even pre-launch and before our soft launch and before we actually launch the company. And while we certainly joke about that, there's truth to that. This really is one of those things that we expedited the launch of this company because we had so much interest in that. As we started to talk to our friends, our family, our connections, everyone really saw the vision of what Healthy Home was going to become. They saw that this just wasn't another company that you can, that's going to come and go. It's a company that's going to be here for a long time to come because it's based upon a movement, because of the products that we're introducing into the marketplace, and because of all the incredible people that have been attracted to it. So from a timing perspective, I like to use a few different examples. And, we talk about getting in Bitcoin in 2013, or for instance, investing in Apple. There's kind of these moments where if someone can catch the vision and become we call it an early adopter of kind of the vision of who a company is, oftentimes those things pay out in tenfold because of your vision to see this and knowing that in the future, we're going to continue to see growth. We're going to continue to launch products, invest in marketing, and launch other countries. You have the special opportunity of being in it at this position, and that growth will happen as part of our organization. So I want you to catch that timing a little bit. And I kind of, from a high level view, there's these three critical phases to any company out there. And there's this foundational phase, there's the momentum phase, and then there's the stability phase. And the cool part about that is we're not even close to any of these phases. We're really, if there's that tiny little point at the beginning of foundation, that's essentially where we're at. And so those that are on the call, you are in such an incredible position because you can see the vision of what this is, and the timing for all this is at this beginning stage, and you get to ride the foundation, the momentum, and eventually stability wave. And that's why it's such an important part for you guys to say, okay, this really is a unique opportunity here at Healthy Home. This is kind of one thing that's near and dear to my heart, and I wanted to make sure I shared this concept with you, because in a lot of companies, and whether it's in an affiliate kind of direct sales model like ours, or even companies that are out there starting, we see this. I've personally seen companies come and go quickly, and companies' lifespans where I think, years ago, companies started to be around for decades and generations. And somewhere in the past, decade and maybe more, and with tech companies and things like that, we see these quick life cycles of companies. And what that means is They get in, they have explosive growth. We see quick growth. And then suddenly 5 years later, you never hear about that company again. And when we put together Healthy Home, we said, no more. We don't want this to be a 5-year company where we ask you to join us. We put all our heart and soul into this thing. And then, it collapses and we go do this again. We're exhausted. Everyone's exhausted of these quick turn companies. What we wanted to build was something that was long-term. And that's why we got the funding that we got, and we created we got the partnerships that we have, and we're investing in the products and the people like we are, because we are making decisions now that we don't care what the impact will be in 6 months. We care about what that impact is going to be in 6 years and 60 years. That's the company we're created. It's a company built with a long-term vision, a company that you can start a business now, put your heart and soul into it, and it can be generational, a company you can hand down to your children, to your grandchildren. Because if we look with the end in mind, if we begin this, small, knowing we're going to get big, it's one of those where if we know what the future looks like and we measure it in years and decades, not in days and months, we know we'll make better decisions for you and your business. And that's really who we are at Healthy Home. We're a company that believes in our products. We're a company that believes in the people we've put together. And we're a company, more than anything, that believes in our movement to create healthy homes. And if we can create healthy homes, we can create healthy communities. We create healthy communities, we can create healthy nations. And so if this speaks to you, if what we just shared with you speaks to your soul, please, any guests on here, talk to the person that invited you to this call. Get in touch with one of us, get in touch with the uplines, because what we are doing here is the beginning of something I've never seen in my 18 years. We are creating a company based on a movement. We're creating a company for the people, and we absolutely want everybody to be a part of it. I'm so grateful that you took a few minutes out of your evening tonight. We do this every Thursday where you can come, whether you're a member or a guest, come on, learn a little bit about who we are. You heard from me tonight. In the future, we'll mix that up. So I'm sure you're tired of seeing my face a little bit, but we want you to catch a vision of who we are and what we're bringing to the table. But from my heart to yours, thank you for letting me come into your home. We certainly would love to welcome you into our home. And we're so grateful for everyone that joined us tonight. Everyone have a lovely evening.